There we go. There we go. What's up, y'all? Come on in here. I know it's Friday, but we here. What's up, Walk? Yeah. Peace, brother, man. Peace, family. Stamps, what's up? What's up? Benji, what's up, brother, man? Nate, what's up? See the family here, y'all. Salute. Y'all know what it is, y'all. It's dinner time. Y'all know it's dinner time. What is lunch? We're gonna make this lunch, y'all. It's lunchtime. Yeah, y'all, man, y'all, like I say, man, we just walking the service, y'all. It ain't too much more need to be said. We done said it. We done lost count, y'all. We done lost count how many times we done said what we needed to say in order to gather the people, man. So right now, y'all, it's either get Mark, man, join the army, or just simply sit in the bleachers and watch us perform. There's only really two options, y'all. You know, you can sit in the bleachers, watch us perform, or you can get in the game. You see what I'm saying? If you try to stop God, you ever jumped in front of a big truck, gonna get crushed. So we just all we need to do is join the army or get in the game. That's all we need to do. There's nothing left to do. You know, because a lot of people are trying to stop the righteousness of God because of they false God that they believe in. That's when it gets crazy. You know, peace, sis. Appreciate it. That's when it get crazy. That's when it get crazy. Like, you know, if you believe something, you know, believe it. You know, but trying to stop someone you don't even have clarity, that's bad. Yaju Judah means God's stone, the precious stone of God. That's what Yaju Judah means. The precious stone of God. I can't see the background. I don't know why it's doing that, man. I don't know why they just be shit up. It took my green screen away. TikTok just trying to frustrate me, I guess. I don't know, but it just be doing stuff, man. Um, I just I really messed up, man. Let's see. Yeah, Shiva, we not talking, Shiva. That's what's wrong with our brothers now, man. Y'all just want to talk on the phone, man. Like, I don't come on live to have no conversation. Either you with me or you against me. If you against me, you don't need to come on here and tell me you with me and all that. And like brothers have talked to me for years. Like I ain't come on here to make friends, y'all. I got enough friends. I got enough brothers. Now at the end of the day, we could all be soldiers for God. You know, that's what I'm at, man. I'm not like y'all made social media, man, especially grown men. Man, like if you're gonna join them. And I'm not gonna keep talking to a man if I'm not gonna join. media to tell me that? Oh, y'all, we gotta do better than that, man. We don't. I don't even talk on the phone that much. Y'all done made this shit like, man, let me call y'all Jew today. Let me see what he doing. This ain't what this is, homie. It's not what this is. You know, this is not what this is. You know. And I found that out when I first woke up, y'all. Because, see, when I came online and got to talk about God, I wasn't playing. So I was ready to ride for God. You know, like really ready to ride. As I'm still there, ain't nothing changed with me. But when I realized grown men let a lot of stuff come out their mouth, but their heart be so far away from it. So I was building with some brothers, man. You know, we talk on the phone every day, going back and forth about the scripture, going back and forth about this, going back and forth about this. You know, and I ain't never been around nothing like this before. I'm like, damn, these brothers, shit, they got a little knowledge. You know, they kind of know what's going on. They very intrigued because I couldn't get my brothers to talk about it. I'm brother like, man, look, I gotta go to work in the morning, man. So when I began to talk to brothers like this, I thought their heart was where their mouth was. That's why the scriptures say they worship me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. When I said, man, I got this, this, and this, let's do this. That's when all the excuses came. Well, you know, man, I gotta get my license, man. You know, the other one, man, I gotta check with my wife, man. And I'm like, well, what the hell you talking about this for every day? You talking about this every day? And now you gonna make excuses when it's time to ride? So what you been doing? You just running your mouth. You just bumping your gums. And that's what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people just come on social media to just talk about it because they either lonely, you know, they don't have no friends, they want fame, they want some kind of status. This is what a lot of people are doing this for. So even in the midst of weaving through the lies, you got to weave through brothers and sisters like that. You know, because like I say, this is way bigger than what people take it for. This is not a game. This is a very serious time. People don't even understand how serious this is. You know, so the thing about, man, you know, weaving through this country community, surviving the country. I think we need to do a documentary on surviving the country's community, man. Because they do got videos surviving the camps, but you know, it's just not the camps, y'all. It's the new country's community, period, that pull you into these houses, and some people can't come out no more. See, we can easily come out of Christianity, but when you're getting pulled in one of these country's community organizations, man, it's hard to come out, y'all. It's hard to come out, and surviving this country's community it's a task, man, in these last days, you know, because it's really. You know, it's really intriguing, man. You know, it's intriguing. You might have 1,000 people watching you, you know, and that make people feel good, man. How many people had 1,000 people listen to them? You know, how many people had 1,000 people listen to them? So there's some people, man, that gives them a fuel to wake up in the morning. And that's why, and that's that thin line between social media, how it's a good and a bad. You know, that's that good and bad in social media. Because being social is good, but being social for the wrong reasons. Raising the government is not about being social. Raising government is about getting it done. Now, conversation is important when raising a government, but that's not the purpose. Most people wake up just to have a conversation on their panel. That's why I say, and people can't even understand our energy and our passion because we're not doing that. We're not on here just to have a conversation with you. So our standpoint and our motive and our passion is totally different. We're not up here to make you believe what we think. We're up here to let you know what we got to do. And most people not ready to do. Most people are not ready to do what it takes to build the government. Because you read the Bible, you don't read the Bible to build a government. You read the Bible so you can what? Think you know God, or you can talk about it. That's what most people read the Bible so they can talk about it. No, that's not. So Your training is not even connected to building the government. So when somebody say, stand up, man, let's build a government, everybody like, you going? You going? You going? Shit, no, I ain't going. But what you gonna do? You gonna come on social media and talk about the problems, but never bring forth solutions or never do nothing to fix the problem. Why are you talking? Because I reveal the devil. I'm the one that cast the devil out. Well, I'm gonna prove they're wrong. Because guess what? I'm smoking and I'm thinking. Like, man, it's so much stuff, but what even Jesus did not do that yet. What even Jesus did not do that. Because Jesus is here now. Jesus never came and did nothing because Jesus didn't never come. You just been lied to about Jesus coming. That's the bitter truth that this world don't want to accept. That's the bitter truth. Nobody don't want to accept Jesus ain't come. I'm gone then too. I know. That's that bitter truth. Truth hurts. See, y'all want somebody to tell you something to make you feel good. You don't want the bitter truth. But this is the bitter truth. Oh, you against me. You're not with me in no way, shape, or form, brother. You my brother, but you against me. Let's get that understood. I don't play the sides, man. I'm a man that put my cards on the table when I walk through the door. You gonna know where I stand at. You know, I'm not gonna be wishy-washy, man. That's what's wrong with a lot of our brothers now. We too wishy-washy. Learn to be a stand-up brother. I can still love you and you be against me, so it's all good. But at the same thing, you against me. It ain't no ifs and buts about it. I didn't talk to you too much. No way, shape, or form you with me. You're not lifting nothing on my shoulder. You're not helping me pick up no wood. You're not helping me nail no wood. You're not helping me doing no concrete. You're not doing nothing to say you with me. So don't say you with me, brother. Don't try to be my friend. That's why I respect my enemies. Because they let me know they're my enemy. I don't respect fake friends who try to act like they my friend. I'm the worst kind of people that try to act like they something to you. Don't y'all hate that? Don't you hate a person that's trying to act like they with you? You know, man, I hate that. I'm like, for what? You see what I'm saying? If you my enemy, I got respect for me. I know where you stand. I ain't mad at you. You know, so, but it's them chameleons, the ones that try to blend in. God is real because God has anointed me. That's why I come in the Father's name to show the world God is real. The world don't know God is real because the world have not seen God manifestation. So right now, this is God manifestation. College didn't teach me this. T.D. Jakes, Teflo Dollar, the Hebrews, the Bible. God gave me this. That's why I'm the one that's on earth that came in the Father's name to reveal God is real. And everybody that testify to my anointment, they gonna also help what? Say God is real. See, so this is what's going on. This is how the whole world gonna know God is real. I can't understand this. The devil teaches the Bible. What's not understood? The devil don't fulfill the Bible. The devil teaches the Bible. See, if you're doing the will, you're not lying. You can't lie if you're doing God's will. There's no lie in doing God's will. The lie is in teaching the will. Because just because you say something and you're not doing it, You might even say what you're supposed to do, but because you're not doing it, you are a liar. You know, so that's what we have to understand. So that's what we really have to understand. The devil is teaching the Bible. Your pastor is not fulfilling the Bible, so your pastor ain't doing nothing for me or you, or for God. He's teaching what he think the book is saying. That's why the children of God fulfills the Bible, because to be a true child of God, you have to do the will. Anybody can read the book, but anybody can't do the will. You see, so right now the devil will be teaching the Bible, not fulfilling the Bible, which will benefit God's children. The fulfillment benefit us, not reading and teaching the Bible. But they got us thinking we get benefit in reading and learning the scriptures. We think that benefit us. Look up, look around, shit. Look in the houses. They got a Bible down there in every house, every household destroyed. Even if they got a man and woman in there. Because the man probably in the closet, and the woman probably what? Kissing on her girlfriend. Or they too busy to even what? Enjoy life. So when you deal with a lot of things, y'all, man, like we not, it's a Bible in every house. Houses are destroyed. Well, what the book doing? What is the book doing for us? Because the book wasn't put here to do nothing for us. We got to do something for ourselves, so the church is going to fulfill the will so we can get the benefits. People can't love who they want to. That's not true. A woman was put here to love a man, and a man was put here to love a woman. You ever did plumbing? You ever did electricity? You can't put male with male. You'll shock yourself. You'll blow stuff up if you put male with male in electricity. You'll clog the drain up if you put male and male in plumbing. So if this stuff is not in principles, why are we going to try to bring it in life? Woman is made for man and man is made for woman. Shit, that's how you talking to me. Your mama didn't hump on a woman and you got here. Your mama went to what she was made for, which is a man, and then you came here. So you came here based off the original principles, not the ones you think feel good. This is why people so ignorant, man. Everybody in a world that they didn't create and they want to make the rules. I understand free will, but the rules, why we don't want to follow rules? And when you trigger down to everything is a rule. When you driving, you got rules. When you at work, you got rules. You give your kids rules. But when it comes to life, it's no rules. You see what I'm saying? When you think about life, it's no rules. You go to work, your body, the government, animals, the 4 seasons, rules, principles. But when it comes to life, we don't want to follow rules. That's when that I say that is a wicked people. Rules is like measurements. Rules are measurements of life. That's why you got a ruler stick. A ruler stick. So you got to understand the rules because they will rule. That's why a lot of stuff you can only do in America. People think America is, a lot of that shit you can't take in other countries. They'll put your head. Get out of here with that bullshit. Get out of here. Yeah, they don't want law. They don't want law. The thing about government, y'all, you must understand that you don't have to understand the government, you must comply to it. A lot of people don't understand why America do the things they do. Most people don't even ask because America don't ask you if they're gonna do it first. They ask the government, and then once the government agree, they go on with what they're gonna do. You don't understand it, you just comply to it. Who is our people? For one thing, let me see. Who is our people? You know, our people. What about our people now? Imagery is everything, y'all. Like, you could tell somebody don't be like the rappers, but if the kids see the rappers and they want to be like them, that's what they're gonna be like. So kids gonna be like stars. So just remember, you talking to a bright star. So there's nothing you can do to kill the image. See, the image is happening. So there's nothing you can do to kill the image. So when everyone see the star, they will no longer hold on to the image of the star. That's why you think the stars are being exposed. Why you think Hollywood stars are being exposed? Because we look up to these people. So now we have these same principles. We do whatever. We do whatever for likes. We do whatever for money. We'll bend over. We'll sleep with the opposite. We'll do all kind of just stuff that don't substitute life. It's all kind of ways you can have fun. You see what I'm saying? But we have been looking up to people. That's like, for instance, I was talking to a brother about Richard Pryor. You know how all these old people like Richard Pryor, you know all the things, I was so shocked. I was embarrassed that Richard Pryor said the things he said, and people still say he the best comedian. He wasn't even funny to me. I don't consider Richard Pryor funny. And let alone the principles he stood on, I couldn't even watch his stand-up. And I'm a young man. You know. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second right quick. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming, y'all. Okay. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I will be back. Here I come, y'all. Here I come. Now, you already lied. All right, y'all. I'm back. My bad, y'all. My bad. But I forgot really what it was. But everything is rehearsed, y'all. It ain't nothing new up under the sun. And a stiff-necked people. Ain't nothing new. There's nothing new, y'all. Damn, I already took my background off like that. Put my background back up there, y'all. I don't know what that make it. There we go. Appreciate it, y'all. You know I had to represent. It wants out. So y'all, man, the devil teaches the Bible. The children of God fulfills the Bible. You know. You want me to explain Daniel 10 and 13? You was in here all day last night, brother, man. And now you back for some more food, huh? But when I go in the Bible, I definitely we can bring that verse out. But when I say all day, you was in here the whole time we was live. Mm-hmm. Eyes directly on the demons, Christ. What you mean by that? Now the crazy thing about me, y'all trip about Christ smoking marijuana, but is you tripping about the Pope sleeping with boys? See, is y'all sleeping about all these presidents sleeping with little girls and stuff? Is y'all on that part, or y'all tripping about me smoking marijuana? Which one would God hold more accountable? You know, see what I'm saying? Like, this is the image. See, y'all got people put on suits, you know, and they try to dress their outer appearance up to try to make you think they real. I don't come like that. That's why I'm not a pastor. I'm not a bishop. I'm a righteous man of God. And if you want to add anything to that title, put soldier. Put soldier. But I am in the majesty, so you can't leave that out. So this is what y'all don't really recognize what's really going on. Y'all dealing with outer appearances and letting people dictate you because they got a robe on and they dress nice and they covered up and they holy. That's not holiness. That's not holiness. So yeah, I'm the holy one with the joint in my mouth. Yes. Yeah. If you go to my website, you can find out a little bit more about what we're doing. You can find out about my declaration. You can find out about my petition. All that's on the website. We are judging the world. We are restoring the world back in the correct order of God. That's what we're doing. So you really want to know what we're doing? We're actually judging the world. The Bible is about the saints judging the world. So yes, I come up here and judge. I come up here and correct. I come up here and rebuke. That's what God has sent me to do. Now, again, these things we have in black and white. So again, we're not coming up here to try to push what we think on you. We actually working for you. We serving you. That's what we doing. We come on here no matter what religion you from. Shit, no matter what race you from. But we are serving you to put you in a better earth than what we're in right now, because the world is in an uproar. The world is in an uproar right now. And we know why. So all this is judgment that's coming into play that's finna change the world. It's finna be a new heaven and new earth. God is creating a new heaven and a new earth. That's what's being established. And it's what's going on, y'all. So and one thing about new, everybody loves new. If you got some new shoes, you gonna keep your old ones on? Now I know not me. As soon as I get me some new shoes, shit, we put our shoes on in the mall. I'll be like, take them shoes off. Shit, they knew I won't put them on. So new attracts a lot of people. So a lot of people want to stay in this old world, this old mind frame, this old religious thoughts, this old way of living. Now we're finna enter a whole new world. And you're going to have to get with it or get lost. Alaska, huh? You in Alaska, brother, man? The new world already here. Yeah, it's beginning, but it haven't been established. This is the beginning of the new world. I would agree with you. Now all these things have to be established, like vegan restaurants, like McDonald's got to be shut down. That's when it's established. It's in the making, it's forming, it's happening, but it haven't been established. Like a lot of these 500 fortune companies that's billions of dollars are feeding us poison, they getting shut down. A lot of these corporations that we depend on, they getting shut down. They terrorists. They are really terrorists. So that's when the new world is really created. All these hospitals that's feeding us pharmaceuticals and poison, they're getting shut down. So is it? Oh yeah, McDonald's gotta go. McDonald's, Burger King, all that shit gone. Man, that stuff shut down so fast, man. It's gonna be and it's gonna be mandated because kids don't have the decision. A child only can do what their mother and father show them. No, we're gonna have hospitals. The way the hospitals are ran. That's what I bet. Yeah, we will have hospitals, but the way the hospitals are ran, that's why I say more. Everything is based off a corporation. A hospital is not there to help you. Hospitals are not. Why you think most people live back then, without going to the hospital, when we go to the hospital now, most people be unalive when they go to the hospital. People was living longer without going to the doctor. So we go in the doctor and get all these checkups, but we're in the lab. You know, when you got somebody in the lab, you got to keep checking on them. But if somebody is living right, we go to school, we go to elementary, middle, high, and college, and we still don't know how to live right. We still got to go let somebody else check on us. Well, what the hell are we learning? Nothing. So we got to continue to go get checked on because we are in a lab. They are experimenting on us. So they check our blood, they check this, they check that, they check this. You don't got to check all that to live. If you're doing right, the body, God has already made out a checklist. You know? And see, this is the world we live in. So America is a lab. You know, man, most people live back then without even going to see a damn doctor. A doctor for what? I'm 90 years old. I ain't never went to the doctor. You know, but then he might have had kids, and his kids, Daddy, go to the doctor, go get checked up, Daddy. You need to go to the doctor, Daddy. You need to. As soon as he say, no, man, you don't go to no doctor, man. Any animal that live a long time, they never see the doctor. Any animal that lives a long time never sees the doctor. But we supposed to be the humans, which is above all creation, and we going to what? To see the doctor once a month, 12, 15 times out the year. Come on now, y'all. Like that's just we're in total darkness. You know? And I say this is the generation that's waking up, man, like going to the doctor for. And we could, like, it wasn't always a doctor, y'all. Like the doctor, that's like a 70-year world. See what I'm saying? The doctors ain't been here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. No, y'all, like, no, that's what, no. You know, so this doctor stuff and this going to the doctor stuff, it's like a 70-year-old thing. Great grandma my mom was born in the house. She was born in the 50s. So people were still being birthed in the house in the 50s. That show you hospitalization wasn't even here like that in the 50s. Now, you had hospitals in the 50s, but it wasn't widespread because doctors and going to the hospital, that's a new thing. So that's why I say this season of evil, y'all, is just going to be wiped away because it looked like the new creation. You know, it felt good. You know, now some emergencies, the hospital was good. But now they have made this like, you know how somebody will be like, I'm trying to see the best way to put it, because sometimes good can come out something, but that's all it should be used for. It shouldn't be used for nothing more. But if you take something that you use for emergencies and now you use it for everybody don't have an emergency. So the people that don't have an emergency, they go into the doctors and getting sick. Because the hospital is supposed to be for emergencies. So if we was learning the right things in school, getting passed down the correct information, there's no way you should go to the doctor unless it's an emergency. And only emergencies don't happen to everybody. You know, so some people would never have to go to the hospital. So the hospital wouldn't be what? $1 billion trillion corporation. It wouldn't be that. But it's billions and trillions of dollars because of the lab that we in, so they have to keep checking on us, y'all. You know. So yeah, man, you know, like I said, so we are a generation, y'all, that just coming out of this, you know, this 12th hour, I would say. The last hour of evilness. And you know, this is the last hour because this is, I guess I'm trying to, because it's hard to make people see things that you already see. That's and really explain it. So I'm trying to find the correct words to put together so y'all can really see this is the last hour. But most people not gonna see it until the resurrection, the second resurrection. You know, so but this is the last hour of wickedness. You know, this is the last hour. Speak a parable. I do them all the time. The 12th hour is a parable. You probably ain't catch it. Because we damn sure ain't talking about 12 o'clock tonight. We ain't talking about 12 p.m. either. This is the hour of God's government. That's what's up, brother, man. Man, we got some good weather out here in Louisiana, y'all, man. It's like 70 degrees. The temperature finna drop on us, though. Y'all know we ain't had no cold down in Louisiana. We ain't had no cold, really. You know, but they say a little cold front finna come in on us, man. But it's real nice, man. It's like 72 degrees right now. Man, it's finna get this. That temperature really finna drop. But yeah, y'all. So boy, it's a blur in Baltimore. I bet it is. I teach something new every day. So you looking at the new. It's you know, I can show you, but I can't teach it to you. I can show it to you. I'm here to show the way. My counsel shows you the way. You gotta go to somebody else for that kind of teaching. I don't have that. I ain't got nothing against you. I got something against the actions. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate nobody. I gauge people off their actions. You know, and I just call it like I see it. You know, that's the kind of person I am. Are you going to tear down the temple and build it back up in 3 days? That's what's already being done. That's already in motion. You know, stuff like that is in motion. Salute. The thing about Judgment Day is correction on the leaders. I'm not here to judge people. People follow leadership. This is what we must understand. People follow leadership. These are principles of life. When you come into the child as a child, even before you become a leader, you watch the leader. You look up to somebody. Everybody entered this world as a babe. So for principles of life and for the correct structure of life, image is everything. So the leaders are being judged for creating the wrong image. Wonder if you've been taught since you was a child. Love a man, support a man, take care of a man. What if a man was taught? Love the woman, take care of the woman, support the woman. Would you go to the opposite sex? And then you was told as a child, if you do those things, you won't be liked by society. Society will deem you as an outcast. You won't be accepted. Would you still go to the opposite sex as a child? Or would you go to what? I mean, would you still go to the same sex or would you go to the opposite? You would go to the opposite because you was taught these things that was instilled in you. But our church are not being taught this. So there's a reason why imagery, or they use imagery to what? Lead and guide our people. So judgment is on the leaders. So the right leaders can be set up that will bring forth the correct image. That's what this is about. That's what Judgment Day is. So that's what we got to understand. Like, we don't even understand. We know how to breed dogs, but we don't know how to breed humans. We know how to breed dogs, but we don't know how to breed humans. Y'all, that's just like I said, y'all. We messed up, man. We messed up, y'all. We messed up. We don't care about our seeds. Shit, animals care about their seeds. We'll do wrong by our child their whole life, but when somebody else come do wrong to them, we want to kill that person. Hey, touch my child. You've been destroying your child for 15 years. So somebody else come do one little thing, now you want to go all haywire. And like I say, man, it's just, like I say, we're in total darkness when it comes to life. We talking about life. We're not talking about emotions. We're not talking about thoughts, and we're not talking about feelings. We're talking about life. None of these things are attached to life. Life was here before us, and life gonna be here after us. That's why we get in order with the rules of life, and they are presented to us through nature, through working, through animals, through everything God created. You have life in it, from plumbing to electrician, to it's all it constitutes life. How things are put together. We trying to put life together with shit that don't go with life. So shit getting stopped up, people getting blew up, because we not following the rules. It got rules to life, and there's rules in everything you in. There's rules in the world. There's rules when you go to jail. So you just choose one. You choose the rules you want to follow. You live in America, it's rules. You go to Africa, it's rules. You go to England, it's rules. Pick the country you want to go to. It's rules. Pick the job you own. It's rules. You start a company, you're gonna create rules. If the people don't follow the rules that you create, you're gonna get rid of them. Well, that's the way God is. And you might not hate that person, but you have to get rid of them, because what they're gonna do, they're gonna destroy your business. And then when they destroy your business, it's gonna affect the other people that's following the rules. Now they doing right because they following the rules. But for one person, you gonna let all these right people get messed over? No, you just gonna get rid of that one person. So this is what's going on in this world. Life has rules. And I never thought there was so many hard-headed people, and that's why when you really understand, this is why the world the way it is. This is why a lot of things happen, because people really don't like to follow rules. And that's what really mess up your life. I don't even know why we don't want to follow rules. Like, what you want to just get in your car and run all the red lights? What if your cousin ride by and his light green? You gonna crash into him because you didn't want to stop at the red light, because you don't want to follow rules? That's what all these basic principles are connected to life principles, and this is what we doing. It's crashing. It's traffic jam. People don't want to follow rules. Or we say it ain't no rules. We want to do what we want. Yeah, that's some evil stuff, man. That's just evil. And that's why I know a lot of principled people are caught up in sports. Because one thing about sports teach you a lot of things that constitute life, like teamwork, communication. What else sports teach you? It teach you hard work. Not giving up. learning another person. See, we're not in this world alone, y'all. Like, I don't. That's why I say sometimes I sit back, I be like, God damn, man, when Moses said total darkness, y'all, somebody got to build your car, somebody got to build your house, somebody got to make your furniture, somebody got to pack your food, somebody got to grow your food. So why you don't? People got to do these things, y'all. Internet ain't gonna do it. Technology not gonna grow our food, y'all. I don't want technology to grow my food. So people do all these things. So why you shouldn't live for people? It's stupid to live for people. That's what they got in our minds. And like I said, that's not life. That's not life, y'all. That's not life. Turn down a little bit, man. So like I say, y'all, man, I say this all the time, man. We'll not want to be bothered with people, but then go party with a whole bunch of strangers. I'm tired of people. Let's turn up tonight. You're around a whole bunch of people. So when like I said, when it comes to life, you cannot be a part of life and not like people. It's impossible. It's impossible, y'all. As a human being, man, because, we live in a world, y'all, where everybody is doing something for us. How animals don't have people doing something for them. It's a few animals that use other animals. Most animals do everything on their own. They build their house, they watch their kids, they feed their kids, they feed themselves. Everything is when it comes to. That's why it says. That's how you know again we are the mark of the beast. We're not living like true human beings. We're living like animals. But living what? A human experience. We in a human experience living like animals. No, y'all, come on now. That's not. Again, y'all, so like I said, when you really understand life, that's what's being brought back into the world. Life. And most of us never even constituted. Our forefathers didn't get a chance to experience this. Our forefathers was just as lost, y'all. Like, we have to understand, we've been some lost people. I know a lot of times they try to trick us to make believe in our forefathers knew this and knew this and knew that. Now, of course, they weren't dumb. But the majority of people was. All they knew how to do is like right now. They was in their circle. They was in their bubble. Everybody's in their bubble. Life is bigger than a bubble. And now humans can experience that. Most people are not eye-opening until they get out their bubble. If you stay in your same neighborhood right now in 2023 and you never leave out your neighborhood and experience nothing else, you will be in a bubble. They got cell phones, encyclopedias, all the books. You will still be in your bubble because you haven't experienced nothing. You haven't traveled. You haven't seen nothing. You haven't seen different perspectives. So back then, a lot of our forefathers, they couldn't do that. That's why it was the structure of the priesthood and the generals of those who talked to other people that went places and heard their perspectives. They had knowledge and understanding to know how to do things or ideas and all that. That's where ideas come from. So it's just certain things, y'all, that this generation, man, that's why I'm saying they got us not even understanding how powerful and how gifted this generation is. We'll read these books and we'll look to every other generation but this generation. This the generation all the books talk about. This is the generation that all the books talk about. But they got us reading the books looking back at other generations. So you can't recognize our power. And again, that's the changing of time. So the changing of time has really, Back to the Future, y'all. That Back to the Future-ness is real. Man, that back to the future is real. that they took the future and put it back in the days using science. See, science is not always formulas pulled in a glass, or some science is numbers. Numbers is a science, y'all. Numbers is a science. So in a science, why to the future was in the lab. And you know how everything is fast. Everything moves fast. Let's get back to the future, y'all. They took future products and put it back there using numbers. You know, we have all the time, and you know they can't. And I know when they get asked this question, they have to ask themselves, damn, I never asked myself that. Where's the 2000? But since that's all they know, they can't let it go. You know, this is all they know, but they can't really let it go. So, you said, man, where's 2,000 years in the Bible? Matter of fact, where's dates in the Bible? Have you seen the original scrolls? Have they shown dates? So when you talk about these numbers, how they used it to take you back to the future, because the whole Christ prophecy is for the future, but the numbers are backwards. That's the science, and that's where everybody is at. You know, and back in the future. So it ain't too much more to tell y'all. Y'all, like I said, man, we just be going in circles. Going in circles. But this ain't got no guess. Yeah. We're going to read Isaiah 53. Oh, yeah, man, so much. That's why I'm for the many waters, man. We had to, so much had to be covered. And sometimes it might be hard to see how the truth and get rid of all false information until you really hear the truth. And I'm saying that from experience. You know, because so much deception, but at the most darkest time, you can see the smallest light. If it had little light in the world, if light came to the world, that light, but because it's so dark, all it takes is one little light to turn. Everybody gonna see it because that's how dark it is. You know, so sometimes it's hard to see those walk. Isaiah 53. And you know, this is about the suffering servant, because like I say, Christ already suffered. That's that back to the future. If Christ already suffered, we're not looking for what? A suffering servant. We're not looking for nobody that's struggling with the people. We're not looking for somebody that's being rejected. We're not looking for Christ to have sorrows. We're looking for Christ to be the superhero and snap his fingers and be doing miracles. But if we truly understood the prophecy, you will be looking for someone that's walking among you, suffering and being rejected. This is what you should be looking for. But science of the numbers got this back in the future, when this is happening in the future. not back in the future. Yeah, why the heck call it Back to the Future? Can anybody let me know why they call the movie Back to the Future? Can anybody enlighten me? See, when I actually something, nobody can tell me nothing. When I don't ask for not to be taught, everybody won't tell me something. So, do anybody know why the movie is called Back to the Future? How the hell do you go back to the future? Have you ever asked yourself that? How do you go back to the future? That you know that like how? Well, what the truth is that took you backwards. So it says, I'm not saying 53. Nobody said nothing. I got trolls in there. No, I got family in here. Said nothing. I guess y'all thinking like me, huh? The more and more I said, the more and more I know. Like, God dang, how do you go back to the future? Shit, what that mean? Back to the future? And you won't really, like I said, you won't really understand that. You really understand the process. Can y'all hear me? Give me a one. Somebody give me one. Y'all must be at work or something riding. It's just got the earphones in or something. Nobody responding. I can't see you on here. Y'all can hear me. It's crazy. Y'all give me a one if y'all hear me. Ain't no wonder. People not, I mean, the numbers not moving. Can you give me a, I'm coming through your end? Damn. I'm coming through your end, on your end. The comments not responding though.
Yeah, but you froze it though. It's frozen. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, 'cause nobody's responding.
Frozen.
Wi-Fi. Yeah, y'all can hear me now. Y'all had to kind of start it over a little bit. Okay, now I see your comments. Yeah, I wasn't saying nothing at first. So yeah, I was asking y'all, man, do anybody know why they called it Back to the Future? You know, why do they really call it back? How do you go back to the future?
You know, and like I say, that's just showing y'all how. And I think I might have to rewatch the movie because I know there's some gems in there now that I know what's really going on. Nah, it's freezing. My live don't. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm on my on my network, like I always be. Like I always be. Cause yeah, you know we won't. We don't know, man. You know we don't know. And if you don't know, they can always say hi hi hello, man. You know we don't know. And if you don't know, they can always say hi hi look. You don't know what I'm talking about. You know. You don't know what I'm talking about. You know. Y'all still don't know what I'm talking about. You know. Y'all said keep freezing. Y'all said keep freezing. Said keep freezing. Because they use a time machine. Yeah, I can see that. And they went there twice. They went there twice, huh? So I wanted to read, y'all said it's still buffering, man. I don't know what's going on, but I was going to read Isaiah 53. Show you why we can't see the suffering servant. How we can't see the suffering servant, y'all. They went to the future then. On the next movie, they went back to the future.